Okay, things are looking okay right now. So I think we'll go ahead and get started. Um, I didn't have much in terms of a plan for today, so we're just gonna go back to the old comic series. I was working on updating and making it a little bit nicer. Started on these a while ago, so I'm kind of excited to get these rendered up a little bit later. So let's go ahead and look on Spectrum. You can find us at the Twitch TV here or at the YouTube address below that. Schedules on Twitch, 6 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday at 10 a.m. That's kind of our art type stuff where we do some game topic work, where we do game art and game sketches. This time I was able to do some game art stuff. You can see the UI sketch, we just went through a bunch of sketches for possible UI ideas and how they would, why they either worked or didn't work, and just kind of brainstorm some things. Today we're going to be doing some comic stuff, some fun things. I got most of the way through the first page. We're starting with page 2. So, with that, I think I'll switch over to my other view. Why do you keep... It's getting a bit irritating. Yeah, OBS wants to open on the screen for some reason, and I can't open the capture window because capture window in Affinity doesn't capture. Okay. We're just gonna have to leave OBS open. Can I flip between windows that way? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure it's something with the opening settings, but I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Oh, what's that? It's all good. Okay, so I'll grab my pen, stylus, right here. Got our first pixel layer. Let's rename this real quick. I'm just gonna call this by P2S. S for sketch. Even though we have a sketch down here, I want to try and flex this out a little bit. So let's try and get our H2 and just get its opacity down. Which, if I remember right, yeah, it's right here. We'll pull that down a little bit. And we'll leave the Zelda music on in the background. Just kind of listen to some game chops while we go. For some reason our borders don't show up. Our margins. Document. Margins. 0.5 inch. They're supposed to be on. Curious. Usually do half-inch margins. They usually show up. So does my marker though, however. My color white again for some reason. Oh, that is probably my fault. So I made the opacity low. And because I made it invisible, I was still drawing on an invisible layer. Just go that. Okay. There we go. Better. Brush. Paintbrush. 17. What else do I want? Brushes. I want to pick a brush. Why not? There we go. Pop this out and get just a bigger box. Yeah. There we go. That's much more useful. So what would I like? I don't want acrylic. I want some inks. Pens. Comic D pen. Do I use Comic D pen? Probably. That looks pretty good. Okay, so how do we want to divide this up? There is definitely way too much text in here, and I'll cut that down. I definitely want a bubble here. It goes to her. And one here. It's to him. And maybe we'll do something like that. We'll do the face is bigger. Yeah. It's looking much better already. Spatial wise. And then something like that, and then is that picture too big? Let's transform. Yeah. It was really out of. What do we do here? A4 seems like it's really long. Although I suppose the one I drew it in isn't the same aspect ratio. So maybe we just go back up to here. Delete. Get a new pixel layer. Okay. So then if we go like this is somewhat centered and that keeps us in the margins. If we're worried about margins, and I wish I could see my freaking margins. Margins. Let's just go real quick. Affinity make margins visible. Affinity photo. File. Size document. Retrieve margin from printer. Automatically use set margins. So we're having a bunch of options just makes it harder to set margins. Margin missing. Can we do document? Come on. Well, this is disappointing. Come on. It gave me an option, but then I have to look up and recreate the file and pull it off screen so that I can deal with it. Yeah, default style. That's it. Print at the bottom. Alright, edit document layer. Select. It's not going to be in there. Would it have to be in document? But margin should be. Resize document. Cancel. Click on the View tab. Turn on margins. Show margins. There we go. Okay. Now we should pick up some speed at least. Just because I might want to staple these into a booklet or something later. So here's about center, and we can kind of stretch this out a little bit more of our paper, since this was done in like a 9 by 11 page, which isn't exactly an 8.5. 10 something. No, it was 9 by 12 or something. Quite as the sketches. Okay, so we can do that. Then if we go back up to here, we can do our sketch over top. Finally, P S. We can do brush. So let's do our comic paneling out quick. No, I can't draw a straight line. Do something like that. Maybe if we make it a little bit bigger. There. And then this one was like, something like that. Let's actually open those panels up a little bit more. Let's give this more of a then we'll pull this back down and do a 40-ish. And let's do our text bubble. I think if we do a text here, and then her response here, and that response here, we get the lines from the angles, we get a little bit of the intrigue from that, but then we don't have the freaking massive amount of text, and we'll type that in. Then we just kind of have so it's like, she's kind of far back. That one's farther back. This one starts the conversation, so we'll bring him up a little bit. Do some circles in here. Circle in here. Feels a little more defined when we keep going. Then we'll bring her head down. This is kind of just a reaction shot with the idea in it. We just get her being reacting up front. The pen feels okay. Okay, so if that's all good then. That's the rough. Maybe we should go make sure this is called the rough sketch. Then we can pop another layer up. Yeah. I should have had these lines on a separate layer. That would have made it easier to deal with, but yeah, that's what it is. So now we're gonna need to go down one layer. Maybe pull this opacity down a little bit. Got about 50%. We got that looking alright. We're just gonna keep on going for a little bit. Keep some, we're gonna keep going probably with the sketch part. Oh, really want that on that layer, but oh, I wonder if I can just pull layers into my. That's more useful. I don't really use channels or anything, so maybe just getting rid of this stuff would be helpful. Okay. Because I have a feeling I'd have to be actually doing something professionally before I could make good use of those channels. Then we gotta go up to pixel. Pixel. Up like that. So these girls are looking at him. Then he's looking back at them. That's not he's questioning what this is. So he's more relaxed and leaning in, and they're kind of less relaxed. Whoops. And then again, like, probably keep here as I keep going. So stuff like that. Something's wrong about that. Let's watch it back till we start doing the eyes, or the eye line here. So that would be like that. But something, they're back, so it should be from the top and then come in. And something like this, and it just keeps going, so then they're that. I could use a little that. A little more experience where to place that kind of stuff. Oh well. Maybe we can do like a lasso. Where's the lasso tool in this program? What could it be? We got the marquee tool, we got the color picker tool. Mesh, artistic, angle. Oh, so there's a lot more shapes there. Undo. Alright. Well, tried it. Whoa. Not at all what I wanted. Anyway. This guy needs to be up higher. We should probably... Actually, his hat would come in first. Something like I would have an eye right here, right? So I want the brim basically be right here, over top of the eye. Or the type of eyelid, exactly like the hat. In the front of their hat, because that's what it would do. Create a right angle, not necessarily just an effective angle. I have to replace this pen nib soon. Something like that. And this is kind of like an inquisitive, so it would be something like that. We pull in, maybe there's like our symmetry line. And straight down and then in. Then we do something like, and maybe I am putting a little bit more, and that needs to be done, because technically this has a sketch already. But it's not a great sketch. It's kind of just a lot of practice at that point. It didn't really become anything that I was going to keep, so I didn't worry about it as of yet. I'll just say that one's behind the hat. Making that bell might be a pain. Well, if we just, whatever's not here, put behind the hat, and then something that would all be hidden by the hat and the bell. And I'm actually probably going to move that. It's the move tool. So these guys, I'm going to move in and up. Just kind of more center him because I drew him kind of off center. That's gonna be a good enough set, I think. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start drawing our I don't know why it named VV. Oh, I must have accidentally clicked on the layer or something. So something like P2S1, sketch of panel 1. Let's go ahead and put these bubbles in here at least. These bubbles. Oh, that glides a little bit better. Maybe I was doing that wrong. Oh, it could be. I'm not super used to it. Something like that. I'm maintaining. Something like that. Something like that. And yeah, they're kind of boring ovals, but I still kind of gotta learn how to make comics. I really just like to muck around with sketch things. I'm not super serious on that yet. Yeah, because we might only even use like half of this. Let's go ahead and pull that up, maybe. Pull that opacity up like 100%. Yeah, like I could probably do something like I passed traveling way into town. And we can put that one in there. And I think it was, and then put the name in there. And it doesn't look like there's any. No, those were head sketch shapes. So something like that. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah. So then that part. So let's go ahead and, or actually the body part should be on there. Okay. So we can actually lower the opacity on that again. We should put that at the top probably, so that renders over. I don't know, because then I can't see my lines very well. We'll do it like that. Let me do this. And we'll just kind of keep it going this way. We'll go. I think I'll move his. It's got a new pixel layer. It's P2S2. call this panel 2 for right now. So for panel 2, zoom in a little bit. I don't want this whole thing to be the way it is in the sketch, so I'm probably gonna put like his pelvis down here or something. And then put his chest up over here. And then do we want to change the pose at all? Let's actually move this guy down. That's a move tool shortcut. Let's move that guy down a little bit. Just because I don't think the thing quite lined up with it. This will be a little bit better. And that'll give us more room to do here and here. And covering. So we could actually come in here. Let's do another layer. That way maybe we can add here. Whoop. The brush B. Okay. Then we can have a little more space for the head. Put here. Just a little bit. It's leaning into the conversation a little bit, maybe. And then we can do not super where he's leaning. And maybe and then we can bring in like some shoulder side. Something like then erasure. Okay. We got something like that. Something like me. Something like that. maybe something like brush. Something like that. And we're just gonna kind of leave that rough because we don't know exactly where things are going yet. We're gonna probably put our head right about here. Here. We still will kind of want to get that. But she's not super excited that she's hearing this information. So we got nothing there. Probably have something like that here. Something going in like that. I don't do that little trick with the brim of this hat. It's a little more difficult. But I might have to start just because it seems to be something like that. I'm mapping out stuff a little bit. Then we got a little rounder face. They're still young. Want to do lines for the eyes, do that stuff. So, let me onion skin this sketch layer and fix that. I don't like the placement of this head sketch. They're still a confident person in this situation, so they're gonna be looking down. Plus, the other characters are shorter. Something with a hat. Comes up. Goes up. It's over. Goes up. Ish. My lines come out a little bit scratchier because I'm not used to doing this type of thing digitally. Don't need to get super detailed in here because it's not going to read anyway if you do. I think something like that. Reads a little fine. Reads fine. This can come up a little bit because the shoulder's behind the body in this case. We're gonna have to come up and go back down. We're gonna find Got something like that. Kind of want to move him back again. Now these are in the same layer, so rectangular marquee. Probably be easier to grab her and cut. Then create a new pixel layer. So that's P2 S2. This is P S3. And there's that. Oh, it pasted us. Delete. Delete that layer. Okay, delete the layer. That works. Then we do V and just move. Just wanted a little more. I also don't like, yeah. This has to come. Erasure. Erasure gun. So then we go. Maybe we'll go like. So we do a little more like that. Here guys, then don't forget to keep talking. Really focused in on lines and comp, and wow, that looks a lot nicer than the. Yep. That looks really good. Ish. This seems a bit big. I have to shorten that up. Something like that. So then we got enough room, and we're still in our margins for the most part. See if we can get. Gotta make sure we're up here, probably. Yeah. And yeah, I'm still kind of staying in my comfort 3/4 angle stuff, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. There's a nice circle. Actually, if we're looking up, we kind of want it there more. Eraser. Should probably, if we can, rectangle marquee it. Control X. Now let's go. Add a layer. Paste that back in. This is going to be P2 S4. That's going to get deleted. And then we can go back and do some sketching. And yeah, since they're looking up at this person, they're gonna, yeah. Not looking up to them, just at them. And then some emotion on these next faces. Cool. And there'd be like eyes. Something. Yeah, that's it. Just round it off that way. Easier to draw. Now you can still have some more room to do arcs and eyes. Bonk. We got some more. Something like that. So then we do a little sketch out. Brush. Brush. Just got more little brushes. More little bells. Something like that. Could be really big. It's coming this way. There. This is just a sketch anyway, but it's pretty. Okay. So what are we? We're just starting on inks after about an hour. This is a lot faster than the other one went. Actually, I could even bump all this down. All the way through this. Just do a V. All down just to here. Give this hat a little more room. I actually might even do a little more. Get it right close to that margin. Because right here's got no frickin' room at all. So, what do we do if there's no room there? Well, let's go ahead and, yeah, that's close enough. It's got some headroom. We gotta go to this one and choose brush. That came in from off screen. So now let's go ahead and ink that. Control G. Let's group that. Sketch. Let's go ahead and I'll add a new pixel layer. Do this like P2I1. Yeah, page 2 ink 1. We're gonna change the sketch to be all like less opacity, so we have an easy time drawing over it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I would start drawing on a gray canvas if I was doing this specifically for web, probably. But it's not the direct intent right now, so white it is. So we're gonna look at doing some little I'm gonna do the line work a little sketchier this time. Tried like some big inky lines and it's not my style. As you can pretty much see, I'm not a big clean line person. That one's bad. It takes me a lot of times to get that ink line right. I'm doing like a really solid. I want to try and do a really solid clean line. It really takes me a lot of tries. So I can put these out at a reasonable amount of time. I'm just gonna do something I can be a little more comfortable with and is a little more forgiving. So it's gonna have a little bit of sketchy lines to it. It's just not gonna be a super clean comic, which is mandatory that a comic has really be really clean and everything. That's just kind of what a lot of people have done, and it probably prints a little better. And this will help me do some thicks and thins too, because I am not very good at pressure sensitivity either. So this will help a little bit with that. I really wish I could look back at how I rendered the other one and see how what I did with the hair. I mean, if it's different, I'll just go back and change it. It's like one panel that he was in. So, so he comes in here. And then let's pull that up. Yep, there we go. Something like that. Erasure. Brush. Hmm. Something about that's just not right. Probably because it's supposed to come out. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Then we can come across like that. That'll be his chin. And the he's got a real neutral expression. We'll use that as the eyebrows for effect so that it reads better at a small size. And we'll do a little bit of a nose. And then we'll do like just inquisitive mouth. Something kind of inquisitive. It might just kind of be neutral. I don't know. What if we do just some short? Something like that. So there's black, but not too much black. I don't like that. Do something like that. I just want to go see how it's going. It's not going too bad. There's still some texture areas, like I could go into here, make the hat look a little more 3D if I so choose to. Something like that. Those characters still haven't been touched yet. How are they looking so far? We got an outline. It's pretty good. but it's not much yet. And stretch. Hmm. All right. So I hope everybody's still having a good morning. We got. I don't want more sketches. We're just gonna do a little more. One more line. And then we're gonna go. Do some lines. All right. Then we got a little more there. It's not what direction I wanted that to go from. Something like that. And then we got some more lines. What do I want to do with this mouth? That's smiley. That's probably closer to what I want. Is that right? Maybe? I'm not sure. For some reason, all my ideas of mouth shapes just went out the window right now. Oh, I'll try it. It might look terrible later. We'll see how it goes. So we're just gonna keep on doing some sketching. So here we keep going, and we'll go over, and we'll go. That's getting better. I think it's more like this would be our eye line. And we keep going down on a line. Let's turn that off and see where we're at again. Something's wrong with this line. That our sketch looks. Maybe I traced the wrong line. Yep, that's probably what happened. And any of these lines were all that great, but try and get some better lines than that. think I started a bit late here. Something cool like that. We can keep going. We can get some. I really should do some drawing warm-ups before I do. I looks a little small. Center. These guys are upset by the news, so we're gonna go with that. Something like that. And then that. This ain't the greatest. Yeah, my sketches are a lot better than my digital rendering stuff. Wish I've been doing that a lot longer. Something like that. Ink. The dang circle. Let's get this to be a little smaller. Alright, and then brush. Just get that natural jitter back. And that should be shoot. And we need to get a little bit more darkness on there. So we even that out a little bit? A little bit. We'll come back and finish the eyes and stuff later. Just gotta get some general shapes in there. I don't like those shapes either. I think it's the eyes. Yeah, the eyes are off. What could we do? Let's try just putting in a freaking sketch line. Maybe we'll try and erase the line out. Could do another layer and do this. Could be right. It should be like right here. Let's just do an X and see what we get. This also ain't right. If they're looking back, then that would be. Something like that. A little bit better. At least lined up now. Okay, let's just go through. Then brush. And we're gonna keep going. We'll get some. We might need some smaller pixels. There. And then something like that. Just do some stylized stuff there. Yeah. That's fine. Eraser. Then a brush. A brush. Something like that. That's looking fine. Let's add a something like that just to add a hint that the hat must continue. This. And just for the hat's sake. And we're just gonna keep going. Oh, very nice stitch. Seems a bit off. There we go. Something like that. We'll probably go like that. Ba, ba. And nope, that's not what I want. Because that starts there, I want to continue this way. A little more practice before my digital gets better. It's gonna take a little bit of time here. And then we're just gonna that was a bad line. Da, da, da. A little bit of drawing. A little more ink, a little more ink, a little more ink. So we'll just keep going here. That's a nicer shape. It's getting there. Ugh. This looks more happy than it should be. Could do. Nope. How'd that one work? It didn't really. Then we had something like that. That's still bad. Something like that. So why is this not turning out? Probably screwed up something on the proportions. Alex pretty happy that's not right. Because the oval crosses over further. That might be even better. But then it comes up here. Brush. So it would be something like, so something like that first oval I usually do, and then it comes up. But not quite that. We'll come back to it, I guess. Might have to redraw that whole head. Something about it's not coming out right. Alright, so let's just go down, do some sketch. Eraser. And brush, and then. Alright, and then we go. I did do these wrong. Maybe a little bit. Because these lines should be like that. Help guide me to make it a downward angle. You can go to the sketch layer and change that though. Would that be under the eraser? And change this to brush. Cool. And then we can go. Now let's do some brushing. Come on. Something like that. And then eraser. Let's leave the brim for right now. Brush. And we'll do some brush. That's a really big eye, isn't it? Maybe step back, crack the knuckles, and give it a look. This was not quite lined up the way I thought it was. Let's walk it back. Why is it not the way I thought it was? Well, because I should be starting here. Then we do space part, ink down. Angry spikes. Not cool. Come on. I usually draw all my characters for character design the other way. So while I do. Come on. Come on. Then we go. Was I screwing up the side I was working on? How's that looking? A little bit better. I don't know why I'm so. When it comes to these eyes, might have to erase and redraw the sketch lines. I think it's something in the lines that are screwing me up. What do we want to do with this? Erase again. Something is wrong with the amount of line that's in there. There. Something like that. Something there. And then I'm just gonna scroll up because I am. Yep. Bar nose should be on the line. What? Crap. On this layer. This face is bugging me. this is bad. Something like nope. Come on. This is the point where you quit drawing because you start getting in your head. Come on. Alright. That's not working. That's just not working. Let's just go draw some shapes. This is not working. So we keep going. Do some more drawing. We're just gonna leave it looking a little rough. I'd like to do something polished when I be able to finish it if I do. Something cool. And we just keep on doing that. And there's probably tools for that, but I don't actually mind drawing these shapes. Something like that. There we go. Oh, that didn't register. Let's erase the little knob there. Something like that. And then Something like that. How's this looking so far? Looking like it's doing alright. We have about 20 minutes. Try this eye one more time. Okay. Looking usable. Something like that. Okay. So then let's go from here. Those don't look good lines. Nope. Something like that. Something, yeah. These doesn't quite have enough. Should have a bit. Try and make them look a little older. Something like that. Let's get rid of that little dip. No ears currently yet, but we'll get there. Probably do this one now. Maybe, if I use the right tool. Something like that. Comes an eraser. Something. Not that. Something like that. Let's get a mouth in here, and he's still just kind of neutral talking voice, so it's gonna be something kind of normal. But I can draw it a little better than that. Not much, but a little. there. Something like that. Something like that. And then let's go in. We can just bring this over. Let's get rid of this line. Brush, we go something with. Whoops. Just gotta touch the brim and go back. Something like that. Bring it down. I don't like that. Maybe we just nip that off. Whoops. Something there. At least he has eyes now. Yeah, so I cut down the text. We have more shapes. We have a little better placement on the characters. Something like that. Um, Oops. Okay, something I'm not quite used to. Something like that. Yeah. It's getting there. Um, what can we get left? Let's get this out of here. Just empty it out a little bit. I think that was the, yeah. That's what I meant to be doing. Oh well. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's still gonna be a bit hard to get decent inking on these because I'm just not very good at it. Gonna do some. There we go. This is gonna be a little ball. Thinking I'm just kind of ignoring the fact that those are bells right now. Something like that. Something like this. Then we're gonna continue to go. And do a little more this arm, which isn't working out too well for me. So we'll try this. There. do a Z like that, and brush, and then something like that. We'll just leave some broken lines because it'll be, I think it looks nicer than that. Over rendering some things. Something like that, and then that. And then something, and then that comes down. That, I don't like that. Brush, something like that. And something there. And then something there. And my detail will probably get a little bit better as we keep going with these. But I'm not super ready to do that right now. Let's take it ahead and so how much is left? Oh, 2 minutes left. Alright. Whoops. God dang it. I don't know why everything decides it needs to open on a different screen than what I opened it on, or what it's currently open on. At any rate, so thanks to anyone for watching. As before I said, this is Bug3 Productions. I just kind of focus on some comic art and some digital art, and then mostly it's on game design. So this that's why some of these were looking still even now a little rough compared to what they should look like, and that's because majority of it is game dev, and then we do some game art. So here we're just doing some practice comics because I know I'm gonna have to do some comics for one of the upcoming games. I'm getting some practicing with that. Once I get a little more confident, I'll probably move on to something else with that. Doing some sketching and some artboards, storyboards for that. But until then, this has been Bug Free Productions. You can view my schedule on Twitch, and remember to follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and all that jazz over on the Bug Free Productions. And with that, I think we'll be out. You guys have a bug-free day.